Mariachi Los Changuitos Feos, my second family. A plain white stucco building with large windows that have no blinds on them, located on 5975 South Tucson Boulevard in Tucson. The Chango building, where Mariachi Los Changuitos Feos practice, is the place most important to me. When everybody comes to rehearse together and we no longer play notes or phrases of the song, but we then start to make actual music, that is when I feel as if I am one with the other musicians in the room. Everything starts to flow, and I enjoy letting the music take me into another world. In that moment, when the voice, harmonies, and rhythms all come together, the feeling is magic, a mix of chills, and without even thinking about it, our bodies move along with the music. Our violin instructor, Joaquin Tellez, is probably the best person I have ever musically worked under. He may also be the hardest to work under, but his passion for mariachi inspires. He gets extremely picky about the little things that everyday mariachis don't pay attention to, and his pet peeves are when our bows aren't together or when our section doesn't play together. He tells us at almost every practice, "You guys have to play together, there's no way of getting around it." These kinds of things are what separate you guys from everyone else that's out there. I used to think that he hated us and he would yell at us for everything just for the hell of it, but now I can see and understand that he truly cares about our image and he really wants us to be the best we can possibly be. One of Joaquin's quotes that I will always keep with me is, "Playing mariachi isn't just what's written on the music. A composer can only do so much to try to get you to play the way the song goes, but mariachi is more than that. It's your feelings. What you feel inside when you play is what needs to come out when you're playing your instrument. Show your passion to anyone and everyone that's willing to listen." This quote sticks with me because it makes me think of the passion I have for the music. It aids me in remembering that I'm doing this to share the Mexican culture to all those that I encounter. After every practice, we get to hang out and talk, and those are the times I really get to know the other people. There was one person who recently graduated from the group, but we had played together for my entire career with Los Changuitos Feos. Ali Pizarro played all the instruments in the rhythm section, was a group leader and veteran, and most of all, he was a brother I never had. Ali was always there for me when I needed advice, a shoulder to lean on, or someone to put a smile on my face, and I did the same for him. Well, I did the best I could. There was a time when I was suffering greatly and I felt as if it was never going to get better, regardless of what anyone told me. I was hopeless. Ali told me, "Victoria, I know you, and I know you're so much better than this. There may not be much going on for me, but you have your entire future ahead of you, and I don't want you to ruin it. I won't just stand around and watch you do that because it isn't fair to me, and it is especially not fair to you. So pick yourself up and get out there. I know you can." It was only after he said this that I started to improve my self-image and attempt to get better. Finally, after such a long period of time of feeling hopeless, I had a sense of faith in myself, all thanks to Ali. If I never went to the Chango building, auditioned, and joined Mariachi Los Changuitos Feos, I have no idea where I would be today. I could be doing a number of terrible things to myself or to others, and I wouldn't have the relationships I have now. I met my second family through this mariachi, and I wouldn't change them for the world. Yet, just within the city of Tucson, there is a deficiency in musical education, especially in mariachi. Many schools and school districts don't believe that music should be a necessary and funded part of education, and there are many people in Tucson who are willing to defend and donate monetarily toward band and orchestra programs, but there aren't many supporting mariachi. The majority of people that play mariachi are Mexicans, and being a minority, we don't have a voice as loud as others or as many opportunities. I learned almost all of my music theory from my instructors at the Chango building. If this place didn't exist, I wouldn't have the passion for mariachi music, and I wouldn't know as much about Mexican culture. Others learn in their mariachi classes at school, and it isn't fair to take this kind of education away from anyone. Mariachis show their passion to each other without caring who is watching. They build strong bonds and relationships with each other. I personally believe that everyone should have the opportunity to listen to, watch, or play mariachi music. I believe in this so strongly because I know all the values of Mexican culture and how they can improve lives if they are experienced. 3 core values are hard work, family, and most of all, pride. Latinos work so hard to get to their goals, and they don't let obstacles set them back. For Latinos, there are no such thing as setbacks. Instead, we turn those obstacles into lessons. You can see that the family unit is strongly present in the Mexican culture by how we live our daily lives. We eat every possible meal together and we go to church together, and when we have parties, we invite everyone in the familia, even if they're not related through blood. The biggest trait that Mexicans possess is pride. We take pride in our last names, our food, the work we do, and most of all, our culture. It can't be stressed enough how important this is to us, yet we are humble in all we do. Being able to play mariachi is so powerful because I build strong bonds with the people I play with and play for, and it helps me to learn about my culture and how I can share it throughout my life. My passion for mariachi isn't something that can just disappear. It's always going to be there. And I plan on continuing to share this passion with anyone and everyone that's willing to listen for as long as I can.